Yeah. Let me search it out. There you go. Yeah. This one.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that one.
Oh,
That one there.
nice.
Yeah. Well, just come out to go down the beach, and I just thought I heard a bump, and certainly did. And what I've got here now is a caravan nearly crashing into my house. Quite a dangerous road as well. This one. This sometimes happens. It's a real problem for people. Shame really. But what looks as though it's just come off the clip. Could have been very dangerous. What we've got here though, this is one of the hot spots. You see it's a double white line all the way down. 40-mile-an-hour speed limit anyway for people. And they come down, you see this person's waving like mad for them to stop, but they ain't going to be stopping, they're just going to kind of carry through. Meanwhile, and now I don't know how far these people are going, but I'm going to leave it, I'm going to get down the beach, so good luck to everybody. There we are, Smuggler's Lanes. Let's see what's is on offer today. I'm off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. If ever there was the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Windy now. Oh, what a joy. There we are. Surf, wind's picked up a bit, brings in the surf. A few people out there with their canoes, like to ride it in. Oh yeah, we've got some white horses breaking. Waves are breaking on the beach. Very still for the last couple of days, so it's quite great to see all the white surf breaking. Be coming out for a walk along the beach. Okay, I ain't got much to say today, I don't think, but I might put a soundtrack on it for you. I thought it was going to be windy at first, but it seems quite still down here. Let's just try one of them that I sing. I might be picking it up by now. Sally, free and easy. That should be her name. Oh, Sally, free and easy. That should be her name. Took a sailor's loving for a nursery game. The heart she gave me wasn't made of stone. No, the heart she gave me wasn't made of stone. It was sweet and hollow, like a honeycomb. It wasn't. It's like this has been washed up on the beach, played with and then left. How you enjoying your walkies? Hey, good? Like that bit better? There we go. Extend it on the stick. Hold down me Billy, hold down me Billy. You know that one? We all got drunk in Dublin City. Hold down me Billy, we all got drunk. Oh, what a pity. Hold down Billy O'Shea. Hey, hold down, hold down, hold down me Billy. We're bound away for America. Hold down Billy O'Shea. There we go again. I'm absolutely loving it today. Just have a quick pan around the beach, show you what it's like. A few people down still, having a great old time. Right, all chilling out on by the seawall. Good old bunch of them there. It's a good bit of space for everybody. And you can see the mist coming in from the sea as the waves are breaking. Breakers, that's what they're called, not surf, breakers. Gizmo going mental. There he is. I ain't quite got the hang of this. Thanks for practicing with me. So it's always good on here. Go further up. I was just going to go down the beach, have a little sit down, let my thoughts collect. But the weather's absolutely cracking. Lovely breeze coming in. Going along the beach, so I think I might even walk myself into Teignmouth. I'm going to keep this on for a while. The song pops in, it pops in. Just keeping this central, there you go. Oh, that's alright, that's good, it's good, it's good. Hey, oh, hey. It's all about learning how to use these gizmo, G-I-M-Z-O. See me? Hello, you come see me? You come see me, have you? Hello. Nice to see you. How are you doing, darling? Hey? Oh, it's so nice to see you. You're going to say hello to my camera, are you? Well, you go, enough of me now. I'm back to Mum and Dad, I suppose. Oh, don't you hear the old man say, goodbye, fare thee well, goodbye, fare thee well. We're homeward bound this very day. Hurrah, me boys, we're homeward bound. We're homeward bound for old Liverpool town. Goodbye, fare thee well, goodbye, fare thee well. So stamp up my hearties and turn her around. Hurrah, me boys, we're homeward bound. All the anchors away and the sails are all set. Goodbye, fare thee well, goodbye, fare thee well. And the girls that we leave with regret. Hurrah, me boys, we're homeward bound. And when we get to the old Mercy bar, goodbye, fare thee well, goodbye, fare thee well. Them pretty young girls will flock from afar. Hurrah, me boys, we're homeward bound. There it is, Thomas. Actually, the Reverend took a lot of inspiration from the southwest. Thomas the Tank Engine, I'll have you know. In any doubt, old-time workmanship, modern workmanship, if you're in any doubt, lads, in any doubt. Very important, maintenance of our lovely walls. Oh dear, what a pity, great big hole, nothing. Some beautiful maintenance work gone on here. Oh, look at that. Aren't we proud of them, boys? Look at this, they certainly know how to do stuff. It's part of the wall. It's all original, this is. A mix of sandstone, limestone, granite, beautifully placed together, large sized rocks. You've got some Devon marble in there, absolutely gorgeous. Held its there, it's been over hundreds of years, 150 odd years easily, holding its ground all the time, three-pointed every now and again. Looks like lime mortar. And then we can see this section, obviously a bit of a hole going on there, was it or not? No, this is all red stone. This section comes up, look at the size of that granite post at the top there. I don't know whether you can see it, what a great lump that is. I don't know, I'm just in awe of this. And why have I brought you down here? Well, this is the Breakwater. When I first lived here, that was about 15 foot high, probably a bit more, pretty thick. Went down a couple of times, but each time it went down, it'd be 1 or 2 winters, go down, a little hole in it, a few slabs would come off. A few blocks would fall down, and the council would come along, the workers or the railway people, whoever it was, would come down and fix it all up. And then one time they had the fantastic idea of putting loads of concrete at the top to hold it all in place. Well, there's one of the big pieces of concrete they put in to hold it in place. There's another one. Over there, there's 2 more. Of course, the sea just got underneath it, lifted it. The concrete just bounced up and down, smashed the whole thing up, and then they came and surveyed it, and absolutely nothing was done. And in the end, it just all came tumbling down, and here it is. I mean, I do love them. What you can see here, this grassy mark, it's a seaweed type of thing going on here, all hairy, seems to survive in the heat weather. You'll have all the little limpets there. They don't care whether it's concrete or stone, these guys. They're all over the whole city going on here. Not breaking up. See, yeah, and then we're looking back towards Holcombe. Starting to lose a bit of the top there, really. The headland's owned by one person, and they've maintained that ever since they've been there. Been there for a good 30 odd years. The generations are changing now. Hopefully the next generation will maintain that as well. But as soon as you go further in, it's been high development all around the side there. These cliffs have all been cut back for fear of them slides going onto the railway. This is the main railway line to Cornwall from London. This one, Waterloo, and from Paddington. So it is a very important line, but it's totally neglected really over the years, over the decades. And this is a warning for the ships not to come into this close. In a big storm, the sea will just play with these like marbles. I mean, really, and to us that seems fantastic. Well, they're different weight in the water. They're not as heavy as they are on land. When you're lifting an anchor from the mud, it's really hard work, and then it's really hard work when it's in the water, and then it's even a different weight, much heavier when it comes out of the water onto the ship. The foundation of the... Oh, I can't get it in line. No. Oh, me and my gizmo. Tell you. Here's one of the drainage ports. It's dripping down. I can lift that up. Oh, quite like that. I do like the colour of the rust. It's that rust in there. It's like the salt water does. And that's wearing away. Amazing, really. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Oh, it's really lovely. These are holes where people have drilled in at different times to support things. When it comes up here. And this is Spray Point. I was up there, that's a sign I was stood by the other day singing some kind of song. As I do. Oh, and look what I've just found. I didn't really come out today for this, but it's the curse of being a feather collector, is I see them everywhere. And there's some nice ones here. This one, just found this one there, that's cormorant. Look at him, lovely, lovely white quill going right the way through the feather. Doesn't cover him up. I mean, they all go through, but these are nice points at the end. That's one. I'm getting these ones because they've got big, strong quills. They're sods to work with, actually, the cormorant feathers. They're very strong. They're curved more than the hats, really, the shape of the hats that I put them on. Sometimes I have to work with them to get them in the right place. I still collect them because the bottom quills are very strong, so I can support other feathers. I watched a video once of a Native American Indian, and he was dealing with an eagle that had had its wings damaged, but they weren't broken, the bones weren't broken, it was just the wings were all wrecked. And what he did, he took some turkey feathers, the base of the turkey feathers, they're strong feathers, and cut them off, and then he attached them to the eagle feathers with sinew. Oh, look, I'm getting a fair view here, with sinew and twine, and put it all out, and the eagle's able to fly. off it went. I was really impressed with that. I thought I've got to learn how to do something like that, just in case I find a bird with a broken wing. I never did. Can't really do that. There's reasons I've got to keep my distance from the birds. Oh, look at it! I'm having a great time. Fill my booties time. So, I like these as well. This is that's a tail feather from a herring gull, but they just the right size to pad out. And this one, I'm pretty sure these are common terns now. I used to think they were oyster catchers, but we just haven't got that many oyster catchers around. Well, here's a few feathers just from a short walk today. I've just gone from Holcombe Beach to Spray Point. I stuck to the tide line mainly, where there's not really a lot of feathers. They're normally where the old tide line, where they've been left behind. There's a swan's feather, herring gulls, young herring gulls coming along there, some cormorants, the ones where the white goes right the way through there. Black-headed gulls they are, not common terms, black-headed gulls, and the herring gull tail feather. Yeah. So now you've got the view now from Spray Point, elevated point, the old breakwater, to Holcombe Head and the Holcombe Tunnel, and the pillar box on the right hand side of the tunnel. And we've got Eden Cliff House on there, and Holcombe Head House, I think, at the top, just about to see that on the right. And we've got the Parsons Clark Rock and Shag Rock that you can just about see. We've got the waves are breaking, turning the white, rolling in, rolling up, rolling down. Yeah, something like that. And we were just down there a minute ago looking at the bust up breakwater. You can see the idea a bit now. That's that straight line there. Oh, I found a good use for my feathers. That's the foundation bit, came along that way and then up, and where that rock is and where they put the red bucket, upside down metal bucket, that's part of the inside foundations that they filled in with concrete. All these rocks were built up. And you can also see, if you look down a bit there, the sea's clean the granite. That's the natural colour of the granite. It just goes a darker colour, like the ones at the end there, as it oxidises with the air. Herring gull just bobbing up and down by a little boy with a flag on it. But basically that means there's a lobster pot or a crab pot underneath that. They're left there for a while, and then they come and pick them up, catch the creatures. Don't stand much, get close to the shore really, don't stand much of a chance really around here. Vegetation, it's one kind of tree or bush, I don't quite know what it is. There was a time when there was a gentleman called the Clippy Man, I called him, used to come out and spend his days, retired man, just clipping away at it. He did get a bit obsessive, I mean you could see right through it. It does provide a shelter for migrant birds as they come across at this particular stage. And since then it's kind of grown back again, and now it's quite a nice place for people where sometimes we've got memorials in there, sometimes people reading books, all these kind of things go on. It's quite nice. And when we come round to the side here, we've got this is a monument wall, and on the other side of it, it's got some letters. Let's go and have a look. Oh, there's a little magpie, one for sorrow. Go and tell your missus that we wish her best luck. Shouldn't see one for sorrow, you see, two for joy. So when we just see one, we always ask them to see their wife or their husbands or their partner to let them know. And here we got, fantastic, Teignmouth. Well, we call it Teignmouth, all right, Teignmouth. And there's our branches as well. Pretty nice. There was a table here with seats on, but of course you've always got the idiots that have to set fire to stuff and break it and ruin it for everybody else, and then the council decided that they'd had enough of that, so they don't play it anymore. So if you come with your family now and your little kids and you want to sit down and have a break, you're either on the floor or you don't bother doing it. Thank you very much. I'm doing a series called Brits at the Seaside. I think I'm going to be doing one called Pricks at the Seaside as well when I catch them at it. We'll see what goes on, eh? I'll sing you a song of the rolling sea, from lands far beyond the main. of the ebb tide bell and the pork salt meal, I never shall taste me again. I recall the times we was becalmed, with never a breath for the sheet, with the red sun so hot that the water would rot and the decking would blister your feet. So don't ask me where I've damn well been, don't ask me what I did, for every thumb is a marlin spike and every finger a fid. And this is the Teignmouth side of Spray Point. Again on the painting, I called it painting the other week, on the Teignmouth side, and there's always telltale signs of what's been going on. It's very interesting. Sometimes you feel like some kind of tracker when it's quiet. When it's busy here, you can just monitor what kind of how the beach has been during the day. All the little dog prints here. There's a little people prints, little doggy paw prints. Here we go, big doggy paw prints, feathers, logs, stones, some people still left. Now you can see how far the tide come in. Tide hasn't got onto this part, that hasn't seen seawater for quite a while, you can tell from that. The detritus is all off. The elements collect here, the tide brings it in and pulls back. It's quite a steep drop down, and so as a result the feathers are left. You can see there's a whole handful there, and I should just go along and hoover these up. Well, we're coming into Teignmouth now. We mentioned about, I showed you the flag and the buoy out at Spray Point. Remember by the bucket sign there saying danger, danger, no swimming and all this kind of business. Well, this is what's washed up. This is salvage now if anybody wants it. This is looking like a lobster pot. I suppose the crabs could get stuck in there as well. That's the rope it's been tied on with, come up with, and they're tied together. So we get them up here. Basically, this bait is tied up there. You can see the bait has been tied up there. Again, another dead fish. And the lobster or the crab go down that little bucket area there. They go inside and then they get stuck and they can't get out. And they have to wait there. And in fact, there you go. There's one inside there now. See them there? Can you see him in there? That's a spider crab, and it looks like a baby. Oh, there's two baby spider crabs are in there. Yeah, you wouldn't have thought you'd got much meat or eat out of those anyway. So somebody's jolly old time. You know, obviously they enjoy themselves with their boat and their lobster pot, and that's fine. Here we got an old couple in there, you know. So there, yeah, I thought you'd be interested in seeing that. And for me, what do I get out of it? Hey, there's a feather stuck on there as well, so I'll be having that one. Okay, and we look back now along there, and you can see there's Holcombe in the distance.